right.
What's going on, everybody? Welcome to the Patreon Hangout. I'm also like dual streaming over on Twitch, just giving people something to look at while we're all hanging out. So Berserker here was just saying that he had something unique happen to him that only happens to men, usually happen to him, and you're gonna tell us all about it. So,
all right. So basically, here recently, me and my friends have been going to a gym that's like 30 to 45 minutes drive from where we live. One of the guys in the group wanted to holler at this female he was talking to. She's like, all right, cool. We'll wander around Walmart at midnight. Surely it's going to be empty for the most part. Then I started getting catcalled by a group of like 4 chicks, and only one of them was cute. So I choose to believe it was the cute one. I was wearing one of the Walmart knockoff Punisher shirts that was built like a basketball jersey. So the back said Punisher. And his female voices kept going like, so, what do you punish? It's like, oh, God damn it, please no. It's like, me being me, I had to go like, well, it depends. I'm up for a lot of things.
okay.
Mostly vagina, though.
And quickly ducked down the power tools aisle. It's like, thankfully, that was my solace.
Power tools.
My answer to that would have been girls that don't know how to shut their fucking mouths.
Oh.
Or at least know how to be quiet when something's in it.
It's trying to be like a
not,
punished pussy, baby. A punished pussy.
That's right. Punish that ass.
Damn. I don't know. Like, you know what? I don't understand pickup artists, and I don't understand pickup lines. Like, I really don't. I have never actually tried to pick somebody up with a pickup line. Never in my life.
I've done it ironically. I've done it to create a laugh, never to try and actually win, actually trying to pick someone up.
Really? I mean, but like, there's got to be some people who have actually had success with this, because otherwise it wouldn't be a thing. Like, that wouldn't be.
No, you see, I think that the whole idea of pickup lines actually work. It's the same kind of line as that vaccines cause autism. Enough people are having this sold to them that they actually believe it.
Like, the best I'll use is I'll take like a horrible pickup line and I'll use it as a joke. And that's normally a great conversation starter.
Oh yeah, it is. It works so well.
I mean, like, it's always been a joke about pickup lines. That's why if you ever listen to the song Big Papa by the Notorious B.I.G., he even says, who are they attracting with that line? What's your name? What's your sign?
Right. Yeah. It always struck me as so completely bizarre that people kind of like would say that it was even a thing. Like, it doesn't seem like it should be actually a thing. Like, what the fuck? People actually fall for pickup lines? It's weird.
Some chicks dig that shit, man.
Yeah, and it happens a lot. I have an acquaintance of mine here that he has made a lot of money doing that, like giving workshops about pickup lines and whatnot.
Really?
Yeah.
People make money off that, dude. I've seen it. It happens in the States as well. There's a guy. What was the guy's name?
Well, I mean, Roosh V has been like basically funding his entire lifestyle by trying to claim that he knows how to do this stuff, but I don't think Roosh V's ever actually had sex. He's a fucking wank ass.
No, he has, but he's backtracked on it now. He's now turned to Christ, and now he actually is a big proponent of the abstinence.
Dude,
yeah, that's the thing. That's the thing, man. Because the same guy that I mentioned, he used to. I actually met him in a Presbyterian church. He's the brother of one of my best friends in life. And the guy, after a while, after he made a lot of money and grabbed a lot of cats, actually, he became pretty much Orthodox again.
Wow.
And
crazy.
Like, yeah, it's a thing.
I swear, this is why I only fucking read books and watch videos with former pimps talking. Like, mostly because of the most slick talking motherfuckers you have ever heard.
Oh, I'm sure. Yeah.
Like, Magic Don Juan, fucking love him. I love the Don. And then Fillmore Slim, who was pimping until like he was 72, I think.
Oh, yeah. There was like a documentary or some shit that came out about like the original, the OG generation of pimps.
I'm pretty sure Fillmore was one of those.
Oh, I'm sure. Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah,
there's
yeah.
a rapper who Snoop Dogg copied a lot of his flow from. His name is Sugar Free. He was a fucking pimp. He grew up in a family of pimps.
Sugar Free.
Yep, SUGAFREE.
I fucking love the name, dude. That's so good. Holy fuck.
One of his opening lines to his song is, "I'm not about to break no fingernail going oops upside your head." That's the most pimp shit I have ever heard.
What the fuck, dude? Oh my god. I love it.
I'm curious, Berserker, what on those pickup lines that you use for comedy value to start a conversation, what is the most cringy but kind of most successful one you've used?
Oh, I really cater it to, like, if I'm trying to pick up a black chick, it's normally like, is your dad Jamaican? No, why? Because you're Jamaican me crazy, and that's normally funny enough, like, to get a conversation started.
Oh, that makes me want to throw up. Holy shit.
Right? It's kind of the point, though.
I can do worse, Jeff.
I get it. I'm totally vibing on it. I think that's fucking awesome.
I can do worse. I saw some girl reading Harry Potter on a train, and I asked if I could sit down. She said, "Yep," and I said, "You're a fan then?" "Well, yeah, of course." And I just looked at her deadpan and went, "Well, why didn't you open up your chamber of secrets and let my basilisk slither in?"
I like that.
And she looks at me.
Not the only thing turning to stone tonight, baby.
Oh my god.
No, she's wearing glasses, and she looked at me. This girl looked at me over her glasses and went, "Really?" I went, "No, not really. It's a fucking joke." And she said, "Thank God." Closed the book and said, "I'm Laura. Nice to meet you." I'm like, "Cool. I've got a conversation buddy for the train ride."
And that's how you met his wife.
I mean,
No.
If anybody who wants to toss out some of these pickup lines, I gotta hear them, man. They're so great.
Howdy, y'all.
I got a joke since we're talking about who is.
Yeah, no, go for it.
It's not a very good one, and it's kind of a segue into what I wanted to thank you for, Jeff. So I was thinking about the word hero-gasm, which Jeff, you know well.
Oh yeah.
And then it just kind of one of those things that popped into my head. I started playing with the word, and I'm like, oh, wait a minute. So what do you call it when you come when you're really depressed?
What?
An e-orgasm.
Sigh.
Bro.
Oh.
Anyway.
We gotta have a serious conversation.
That leads me into what I was saying. I am really, really glad that you brought up The Boys on whatever stream that was, sir. Because I saw a couple of The Boys.
Yeah, the comic book.
Yeah, so I've been seeing the trailers, and I've been really, really curious, and I've been finding strips and stuff, and I found an area where I could see a few of their books, and holy shit. I've seen a couple of, like, I kind of ruined a lot of it for me, because I read up on the heroes.
Okay.
More and shit like that, but
sure.
Like, I'm getting balls deep into that comic book now, thanks to you, because someone mentioned it or you mentioned it.
Oh yeah.
I am really excited for next month.
Well,
and I gotta say, Billy Butcher is a piece of shit.
Billy Butcher's a piece of shit. Yeah, he is.
You should taste your own handiwork.
He's one of those heroes. He's not a good guy.
No, he is a legitimately bad person. So one of the reasons why I really like it, aside from the fact that it's Garth Ennis and everything that Garth Ennis touches is fucking amazing.
True facts. Brought to you by Jeff Holiday.
Oh my god, fucking Garth Ennis is a god among fucking comic writers. Holy shit. Anyway, it's not only just that, it's because the concept in and of itself is so fucking fresh and new and really, really needed in the comic industry. The notion of like superheroes being bad, and not just bad in like a comical like villain way. You know, you got some that are great throughout history, like Superman Red Sun. What would happen if Superman fell into communist Russia instead of Kansas? You know, that's an interesting one.
Yeah.
But in this one, superheroes are sex perverts. They're, you know, dispassionate murderers. They're rapists.
They're all Deadpool?
Huh?
It's so kind of more
no, not like Deadpool. No.
Deadpool's big into consent. We've got to get it right.
See, like, it's not like they're Deadpool. It's more like they're all basically Harvey fucking Weinstein.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Or
Yeah.
Kelly.
They're it's a really disturbing comic book.
At some point, somebody even says, like, yeah, we should probably try to not recruit straight up sociopaths.
Yeah.
Even though there's comic books, even though comic books in that universe are basically like propaganda and they tout it up and like, this person's from space. It's literally all just from something called Compound V, and there's like varying degrees. Like, some people get it because their parents were exposed to it when they were in the womb. Some people it was injected directly into them, like Huey. But yeah, I'm kind of obsessed. It's become my new obsession because I do that with things that I get interested in.
Mm-hmm.
And now I'm going to scour the internet and look around and see if I can buy some books because I want to read all of that shit. And I've got to say, I love that they refer to the.
You kind of cut out there for a second. You love
got
the
Butcher and Mother.
Uh-oh.
Yeah.
You're roboting hard on us, buddy.
Skinny French dude and a little dick. It's hilarious.
It's almost better this way, though. Cause
It is.
Yeah, that was fun.
Just cutting in and out. You get actually no context.
Like, you cut out for a few seconds and then you come back with and this tiny
Skinny
French dude.
Yeah, dude. Oh man.
Yeah. Ah.
Well, there's a character named Frenchie, and he's fucking great.
Oh, back to the terrible pickup lines. So I have this friend. She worked as a nurse in a nursing home.
Uh-huh.
Went to school with her. She's a really sweet girl, and has a savage sense of humor. So I knew she would get this stupid fucking joke. So I was like, I have a really bad joke for you. She's like, what? I was like, thank you for keeping the stereotype of sexy nurses alive.
Okay,
And
that's
she
pretty
just
good.
died laughing.
Okay, that's charming. I like that one.
One night, I actually got dared to use this one on a girl in a bar. I picked up a couple of ice cubes. He was sat alone on a table, and I literally just with this ice cube just smashed them down on the table. So, what the fuck was that? I'm like, broke the ice, didn't it? I'm Steve. And she just went, oh, for fuck's sake. I went, sit down.
These
I had a girl tell me a great one. She was just like, how much does a polar bear weigh? I was like, I don't know. She's like, just enough to break the ice. Clever girl. Clever girl.
Oh, not bad, not bad. That's a pretty good one.
Jeff, my husband cordially requests more Hemlock Moonwolf. He is completely addicted to Hemlock Moonwolf, by the way.
I am too.
Yes, he is absolutely awesome. And I told you last night he wants the She is Stored in the Balls t-shirt for sure.
Oh yeah.
That is available on your site, right?
T-Public, yeah. All you have to do is go to brainforcesideeffects.com.
I love that.
Yeah, man.
Okay.
I was going to tell you guys about the pickup line that my husband used to reel me in. It was
success story here.
Yes, a success story. Basically, I met him at karaoke. He was totally gorgeous. He used to spike his hair and color it like fire engine red, and he was like the hottest thing in the whole planet. It was adorable.
Aww.
And
I'm flattered. Thank you.
And he gave me his phone number, and I called him the next day. I was like, this is happening. This is going to happen.
Getting them digits.
Absolutely. So I called him, and we hung out at the like we went to some swap mart or something. We were just walking around and just talking and stuff. And yes, absolutely, all night long.
Nice. Oh yeah.
And the pickup line that worked to make me feel more comfortable with going home with him after our date at the indoor swap mart was that he wanted to. He said, "I have a PlayStation 2, babe. Let's go back to the house and play video games all night."
Nice. That would work on
There
me.
you go. Yep.
Oh yeah.
Uh-huh.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if this qualifies as a pickup line, But this girl I was hanging out with, she called me some name, and I just looked at her and I was like, I've been called worse by better.
Oh,
Oh,
Nice.
Damn.
did she just immediately fuck you?
Not immediately, but it did happen.
Yeah.
Nice.
There was like some serious, like with the fist balled up kind
A
of
little
fucking
sass
going on.
never hurts. Yeah.
All right.
if she's got a fist balled up and she's banging your chest saying no, 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 I don't know if that's a good thing.
My buddy Habib says at a Comic-Con, I once told a girl who's dressed as Pikachu that I would use a master ball on her. It kind of worked.
Hey. I can respect that.
Yeah. Oh,
I've
man.
got another Harry
Put some
Potter
respect
based
on his
one,
name.
which is pretty cool.
Which
Which
one?
is have,
The Harry Potter one is fucking great. That's
I've got another one though, which is have you heard of Platform and 3/4? Because I know something else with the same number.
That's yeah. That'll do it.
But it's in metric, so it's different.
Right.
Yeah, I'm not American though. I don't use metric.
Oh god.
So that's why you
funny
gotta. That's
shit.
why you gotta come back to the imperial side, my friend.
I have used one which actually worked. This one worked, which is I'm really jealous of your heart right now because it's pumping inside of you and I'm not.
Oh,
Ooh! Wow!
Damn.
that's pretty good.
Wow! Ooh.
Not bad. Not
Take
bad
some
at
balls
all.
to pull that off.
It worked.
I'm gonna use that one on Mem. Not that I need to. I was just gonna
Still.
fucking go say that to her later today.
Oh, okay.
Very
I
nice.
have one that worked. It's really fucking horrible though.
Good.
Basically, how I got a hookup is I was like, "What's the similarities between me and a black male?
Okay.
We'll both leave you with kids inside you."
Oh.
Ooh.
Oh.
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 Ooh.
Oh.
I've got some really awful tech support related pickup lines here.
Oh please, yeah, I want to hear some of these.
Want to see my hard disk? I promise it isn't 3.5 inches and it ain't floppy.
There you go.
Yeah.
I'm barely old enough to get that one.
Damn girl, are you sitting on the F5 key? Because that ass is refreshing.
Oh Jesus.
Cease. Absolutely not. No.
I
That
do
was
so
bad.
much shit.
My servers never go down, but I do.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Mm.
I'm going to allow it. Yeah.
Turn my software into hardware. Hey babe, you up for some penetration testing later?
Penetration test later.
That's
That's
Yeah.
funnier. That's funnier if you're a network engineer.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, it's like that one. Hey, wanna go to my place, bang and have some pizza? Why? Why don't you wanna go? Don't you like pizza?
Yeah. Oh, you don't like pizza? What the fuck?
Like, ew. You want to go back to my place and fucking get a pizza? Like, ew, no. It's like, all right, we can skip the pizza.
Mm-hmm.
Not getting brainwashed should get this one. What's the best part about being a guitarist?
I got nothing.
No clue, man.
Knowing your way around a G string.
Oh, that's good.
That's pretty good.
That's good.
The best one I ever saw was actually a meme posted by Zach Wild like a couple years ago. It was somebody's hand holding down the D string, and it was like, when she wants and I was holding down the D.
Oh, that's superb. I like that one.
Good.
The thing is, I mean, honestly, with stuff like pickup lines, it's like with any comedy, it's how you deliver them. If you go in there cocky, it ain't gonna work. If you go in there like, oh shit, this is gonna work, it's not gonna work. If you just go in there with confidence and you just don't give a fuck,
Right.
if it works, great. If it doesn't,
Right. That's the idea. Confidence. Just throw it out there. Why not? Take a chance.
I have a
That's what
friend.
us women like.
He's horrible with he finds somebody attractive and never takes the chance. It's like, all right, look, I'm gonna break it down to you the way you can understand. Michael Jordan said it best. You miss 100% of the shots you don't take. So take the
100%.
fucking shot.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Damn straight.
Yeah, and making a girl laugh, that's super
mean-
important. Like we like to have somebody that can lighten the mood when we're feeling a little more intense than usual, you know.
Yeah,
I
absolutely.
subscribe to the war games philosophy. The only way to win is to not play.
I mean, you're not wrong.
R9K up in this house. Let's go.
Oh my god. Fuck.
Oh god. I've heard some terrible ones.
Hey, girl, are you a torrent? Because I want you to spread my seed.
Oh god, fuck off. No. Absolutely not.
I like how that's the one that breaks Jeff.
You're so
Really?
fired.
I'm
You're
what?
so,
Oh,
you're
I'm
so
the deviant.
fired. You
I'm
are
the
so
deviant. Okay.
fired. Oh my god. That one causes me physical agony. Holy shit. Whew.
Oh, Jesus.
Can I call you Bing? Because I would never use you.
Oh, Jesus.
I use Bing all the time.
For porn.
Yeah.
If you're doing it
I
right.
think I use it for that. I use fucking Windows or Microsoft, whatever the fuck the Chrome is, and in incognito mode. Or as I prefer to call it,
mean
incognito.
Google?
Google is Chrome. Or Chrome is owned by Google.
Yeah. Bing is a nightmare. I don't know how you can use it. You must be one of those,
You just
one of
use it.
those computer
No, the-
geniuses.
The key is
Microsoft
you just use Bing for porn. That's all you use it for. That's all
Yeah.
I use it for.
That's all
Pornhub has
it's
a
really
Discord
useful
server I
for,
can use
yeah.
that for. Fuck you talking about?
Bing is the search engine for pornography. Just for everybody here and anybody watching. If you
Mhm.
haven't been using Bing to search for your pornography, you're doing it wrong. I've been working in
Thanks for the
IT
tip.
for 10 years. I know what I'm talking about.
We need stuff because I haven't been.
Yeah, because Google
Internet Ex-
will. Oh, go ahead.
Okay, Internet Explorer, the number one Internet Explorer for downloading other internet browsers.
Yeah.
I was talking
Yeah.
with either Microsoft Edge or whatever they call their, or
It's
Yeah.
actually just still Internet Explorer. Here's the thing. Edge is still Internet Explorer. It's just a shell that runs on top of it.
Right.
All it is.
Yeah.
So icky.
Be right back.
I mean, it's not the worst thing in the world. Like, it's
I
fine.
Just use
Yeah.
it until I get fucking Chrome installed.
I have to use Internet Explorer. A lot of times in my line of work, you end up having to use Internet Explorer anyway because there are so many enterprise applications that just fucking don't work on Firefox or Chrome.
Right.
So that's what that's called. Yeah, because you're right. Internet Explorer is the chosen browser for pretty much everything. Every tech support person that I've ever talked to is like, hey, run this website on Internet Explorer instead of Chrome or Firefox because it's not compatible.
Right.
Yeah. Or it can be compatible, but it's more trouble than it's worth most of the time.
Yeah.
I think the worst thing is when I went to take my GED test at a fucking college and they were still running like Windows 7? Was it 7?
Windows 7 is
7 was-
yes,
I
that is.
think it was really old version of Windows, like fucking ancient.
I mean, they shouldn't be using Windows XP because that Windows or Microsoft stuff. Microsoft stuff. Well, no, XP was fine, but Microsoft stopped supporting XP like, geez, 6 or 7 years ago.
Remember Windows ME?
Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Whichever one it was, it had that ugly ass red rectangle where you exit out of Windows. That helps though.
Windows Vista, maybe.
Possibly. I think it might have been, actually. It was like one of
Yeah,
those
that
that
was.
going from
I got
all-
PTSD from Vista, man. I used
Yeah, that's a nightmare.
I was working at Best Buy when that shit launched. Ugh.
Oh,
Uh,
lordy.
It was the worst part about it was it crashed halfway through my GED test, and I was currently writing a paper for the English part.
It was dope as fuck.
I was like, of course it crashed.
I mean, speaking of like tech nightmares, in 1999 and then into 2000, I got hired by McAfee.com to do quality assurance and also some QR, some testing, some investigation into viruses for McAfee.com. And it was a hell of a good job for 18-year-old me. But the problem was, 1 week after I got hired, the day I finished my training was the day that the love letter virus hit.
Oh, fuck.
That was bad. That was real bad. That was some crazy shit.
I don't even know what that is.
No? Oh, man.
Oh, man, the love
Can't
letter
say
virus.
that I do either.
Well, there's been a few. There's the love letter virus, is the ransomware that went around a couple of years ago that was like locking people out of their computers and shit.
Yeah.
Wow.
It set a record for most damage done, I think, at that time.
Fastest dissemination of malicious code, I think, is a record that it still holds.
Oh, yeah. That's probably what it is.
A while back, I was at the hospital with my mother.
Speaking of viruses,
hang on. Let's what's up, Ward?
A while ago, just after we had like one of the big ransomware things hit the NHS here, so all their computers got taken down for like 2 weeks. They were doing everything on paper. Like a week after all that got resolved, I was at the hospital with my mum, and the guy took us into a room to kind of give her the final, this is what's up, this is what we do. By the way, can you fill out this satisfaction? And he left us in a room with an unlocked computer. And all I had in my pocket at the time, I had a USB drive with 3 viruses on it that I was going to give to a hacker friend of mine, because he collects them. And all I'm thinking is, fuck me, the damage I could do is a week after we had all this shit happen. A week after it's all cleared up, and you're ready to let it happen again.
Yeah.
I actually spoke to the guy who was in charge and went, yeah, you need to sort this guy out.
That's fucking crazy, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah, whoever that fucking guy is needs to get goddamn fired. That is so,
For sure.
so sketch. Oh my god.
Dumbass.
I mean, patient files were in front of me as well. That's the other thing. Another patient's files were on the computer.
Jesus fuck.
Wow.
but
Yeah.
I was just saying, speaking of viruses, it looks like that dude Jeff Holiday just posted a video. Fuck that guy.
Oh, that fucking scumbag. Ew.
Yeah, I know. I send him money every month, and he talks to his fans. What a douchebag.
Yeah, what a fucking scumbag. Piece of
Prick.
shit.
Who are we talking about? We talking about that Jeff Holiday character?
Yeah, that fucking shithead.
yeah.
Fucking guy.
That
God
fucking
damn it.
guy. Speaking of which,
You know, as long
Fucking
as he's
guy.
not Hemlock Moonwolf, though. I mean,
Oh,
that
God.
guy.
Jesus.
That guy's a real piece of shit.
No.
Real.
I mean,
Whatever happened?
Uncle Ted. Okay.
Whatever happened to that really cool black guy that was on the show a while back?
The really cool black guy? No, that is Jeff Holiday.
No, but he was
black
like-
guy
he was
with
like,
the
oh.
googly eyes.
Yeah, with the googly eyes. Yeah, that guy.
Oh,
that guy.
god damn it. Damn it.
God damn it.
Man, it actually makes me really sad that I can't make Mr. Wiggles videos anymore.
Why?
Why? Because
course you
people were like, fucking, we're gonna call the CPS on you because you got fucking like sex toys in your house. And I was like, I'm not fucking putting up with this. I'm not dealing with this. Fuck this.
Making patron-only videos.
Wow.
Way to capitulate, Jeff.
Seriously.
That's
I get
wow.
it. It's not worth the headache.
Yeah.
yeah, it was a giant pain in the ass. Fun.
And that would be fun.
I bet it was.
No,
I bet it
Leroy was a giant pain in the ass.
Shit. Nothing anybody ever mailed me ever got used in any fucking way like that.
Allegedly.
Only ever jokes.
Allegedly.
Straight up.
My
Nope.
letter in your
Aren't you
Facebook,
using? Aren't you using the?
The butt plug as a bathroom doorstop.
No. What did you end up doing with the gift?
Which one? Oh,
The
You know which one.
the fucking Christmas gift.
Yeah.
It's right over there. It like just on my
Staring
work
at you.
on my work table. Yeah. Yeah.
I desperately hope one of these days I wake up and check like the fucking breaking news thing, and it's just Oregon man beats home intruder to death with giant bad dragon dildo.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Because that seems like something you do, Jeff.
Oh yeah. No, I mean, somebody.
Well, I have to see this now. I don't know what you're talking about. I gotta see it.
Oh, I have a picture. Hold on.
It's terrifying.
Ooh, yeah, that's interesting.
So for one Christmas, they took up a collection. The Pages took up a collection, and they bought me a massive, and I mean massive, bad dragon dildo.
Oh
it
my
was
God.
at one point the largest dildo that was.
Yeah, it was the XL.
Yeah.
Chance.
Anywhere.
It was a giant horse cock.
Yeah.
Damn.
They sent me a big old giant horse penis.
It's not just that. We also sent the cum tube, the cum
lube came with it. Yep.
Oh, Jesus.
And a small thing of their miniature. They call them teeny weeny dildos.
Oh yeah, a whole bag of little tiny dicks. Yep.
That one was Sosha. That one was all her idea. So when me and PB were chalking it all up at the end, it's like we have to put this in there, or Zoe will kill us all.
Yeah, no, it's probably good that you did.
They're adorable.
So, yep, that's what that was.
All right.
Yep.
Twitch can feel the love.
Waiting for that Twitch stream to get shut down.
I mean, one of these days, I don't know, man. Like, okay, I've been considering potentially turning the second channel into basically whatever the fuck I want to do channel, and just saying fuck it and getting brazen and doing whatever I want. If I want to have a video where I whip out a giant ass horse dick and fucking ejaculate fake jizz all over something that I hate, then maybe I fucking will. And you can't stop me. Fuck, kiss my ass. You're not my mom. Whatever. Wait, what? What do you...
Huh.
All right then.
Jeffrey, do you need to talk about something? You okay? You all right, buddy?
I got a lot of anger in me.
Maybe you haven't got enough, and maybe you're using the dragon.
Yeah, maybe there's a void inside you that you need to fill.
No. All right.
No
let's
pun
calm.
intended,
There's
right?
fucking plenty there.
Let's calm down now. Let's calm down.
All right, so in the side chat,
An emotional void. Come on, get your minds out of the gutter.
That link will take you to the exact size and dildo that he has, because it'll.
Oh, Jesus Christ!
I wasn't around at this point, but I've heard all about it. Fed.
Such a small picture for such a large phallus,
right?
It's a tiny little, it's a tiny little picture.
That's that's just their website. Hold on, I saved.
You can blow it up. I mean, you get a
let me go to my Google Drive.
Yeah.
You know what I can do?
It even has
Here.
balls.
You know what? I cannot show this on Twitch.
No.
How would I show you guys without showing the Twitch chat?
Hold on. I'm gonna post the picture of you with it and the two smaller ones shoved in your nose in the Discord.
Yeah. Do that.
Because I saved it to my Google Drive just so I would never lose it.
Okay.
Remember a banana for scale.
By the way, this thing we're talking about, all these things, remind me of another kind of line that a mate of mine apparently used on Tinder, which is, I'd send you a dick pic, but take up all the storage on your phone. 32 gig right here, baby.
Sorry, I just saw the picture.
Yeah, I'm laughing my ass off over here.
You were cutting out really, really hard.
Oh, I saw the picture. Holy hell!
That's a big dick.
And that was a still shot from the stream when he unopened it, because he had no fucking idea it was coming.
No idea.
Awesome.
I think you knew that something was coming. I don't think you had any idea that was what was coming.
Yeah, no, I could tell that something absolutely awful was about to occur, but you know.
Jesus
Okay,
Christ
and-
on a cross.
Yeah.
For the patrons who weren't a member then, I'll explain because I was one of the people that was in on this conniving. Of course, I was. It started
Yeah, no
from
shit.
a joke before the live stream started, where I was like, I should find one of those unicorn horn dildos, the suction cup, so Jeff can stick it to his head, and in a video he can pop up from out of frame and go, "I'm majestic as fuck." And so after the stream, he had to leave to do something. I think Winter might have been sick that day.
Yeah, I think that's what it was.
And it was me, Zosha, PB, Red Royals, JT was the one that facilitated this the most. We went on Bad Dragon's website and was going through all the dildos for ones to buy Jeff. And then as a joke, we PB set up a GoFundMe that got over $1,000.
Yep.
Well,
Yeah.
You guys will spend
What?
$1,000 to send Jeff a dick, but no one wants to send me any pussy. What the fuck? Oh wait,
Right.
I'm not even famous. Never mind.
They
I
made
don't have a-
masturbators for Bad Dragon. We got you, fam. Just pick out which one you want. Pretty sure the GoFundMe will do well.
By the way, you got really good timing, Jeff. I pretty much right after you posted the link, I had to leave work because my back is
Horrifying.
fucking killing me today.
Hang on, right, guys.
Sorry, bud.
I'm going to show my other half that picture. No. That's what some guys bought Jeff a couple of years ago. It's a black dragon horse stick dildo. Look at that. But that's just in front of Jeff on the table. Right? Look how big that is compared to Jeff's head, which is about this far away, as in that the computer to my screen, to my face.
Oh no, it's big. Like, here's the thing. You gotta understand, like, this thing is so big. Like, if I hold up my arm from my elbow to my fingertip, it's bigger than that. It's longer
It's
than that.
actually bigger than that to that. It's actually bigger than his whole arm.
Yeah.
And that tiny little picture I linked, that's that dildo's exact size compared to a regular size can of Coca-Cola.
Okay,
Wow.
okay.
For that's how they use scale. Yeah.
Okay.
Fucking
Banana.
massive.
How's the exercise going, Jeff?
Full scale. And a Coca-Cola. 330 mil. That's the penis.
Mm-hmm.
That's insane.
I don't know if you can hear me, but I just wanted to say hi, guys.
Hello.
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 hey.
Hello.
We're talking about dick.
I
Yeah.
heard.
Surprise.
Hey, Mouth, if you can check the side chat, I just posted a Bad Dragon link for you to read that might interest you.
I've already been to. I got curious one day and decided I'm gonna go look at what their website's about. Holy shit!
It's the greatest thing ever.
It's pretty nutty. Yeah.
How is the exercise regimen going, by the way, Jeff?
Oh, it's going great, man. I go to the gym 5 to 6 days a week. I'm not drinking except for the Roundup, which is good. I went more or less pescatarian, except for when the wife accidentally orders me a chili burger like she did last night that has meat in it, but that's okay.
What is pescatarian?
Mostly eat fish.
Yeah, vegetarian but with fish. Not because not for any other reason than just I was eating too much meat. So I think I'm on track to actually be pretty fuckable looking by
Crazy.
VidCon.
Yeah, I was curious because I was just admiring this sweet ass I'm getting in the mirror.
Oh
I
yeah.
would've,
And as gay as it might sound, I was like, I wonder what Jeff's ass looks like right now.
I'm not doing bad. Doing all right.
I will say I've actually been doing a lot more cardio, and I'm not getting tired playing basketball, which is weird because like I've smoked before going.
Right.
I smoked like a Black and Mild and like 3 or 4 Marlboro Black Menthols 100s.
Ooh,
And it's like everybody else is huffing and puffing over here. Like the fuck y'all tired for? I'm the fat one here.
Yeah. It's weird. I don't know. I'm really happy with the progress I've made so far in it. So I'm digging it. I'm feeling it.
How much weight have you actually lost?
How much weight have I lost? 17 pounds.
Damn.
Nice.
What'd you say?
Good on you, Jeff. Good on you. Are you going to get to a
7 of that
point
was
where we will not be calling you Thick Daddy Jeff anymore?
I mean,
Now you can take the thickness out of the boy, but you can't take the boy out of the thickness.
Yes.
Yeah, give me 1 second, guys.
I've been dealing with. I got old and I have sciatica pain because that's what happens when you get old and fat.
Yep.
My husband
happens.
had an injury a few years ago. He was getting up out of bed to answer the door a little too fast. He tripped on something on our bedroom floor and fell and hit his lower back on the corner of our box spring and fucked his back up something fierce. So now he's dealing with a slip disc.
Oh.
I haven't been to
So
a
good.
doctor, but I'm pretty sure sciatica is my fucking lower back problem because it like radiates and shit.
It will shoot down your leg.
Yeah.
Mine isn't so bad that it shoots down my leg so much, but I have all the other descriptions of the pain people have said. That sounds like sciatic nerve pain. That sounds like sciatica. Should probably go to a doctor at some point. I don't have fucking insurance. Especially since I have 2 lumps on my lower back that I have no fucking idea what they are, and that freaks me the fuck out.
You have lumps on your lower back?
Yeah, I get that look.
They could. Don't get me wrong. I looked into it. Obviously, like I'm not a fucking doctor, but could just be like fat deposit, so it could be nothing. But considering my dad died of colorectal cancer, and a friend just told me like those lumps could potentially be a sign of colorectal cancer. Yeah, that's part of why I didn't have a very good night last night because I was feeling them again, and I'm like, I need to go see a fucking doctor. I gotta get medical insurance. I can't just fucking leave this shit forever. I'm gonna end up fucking dying and depressing everybody in my life because I didn't see to my health.
I mean,
my husband's back is collapsed 4 inches due to a collapsing spine. It's just that back pain.
Oof.
Speaking of which, I should get a fucking ice pack for mine since I came home.
Mouth, what about Medicaid? Do you qualify for Medicaid, Mouth?
Nope. I haven't qualified for Medicaid in years because I make too much, oddly enough. I make too much for Medicaid, but not enough to afford medical insurance. Because we live in a wonderful country that's just so... Don't get me wrong. I love this country. I love living here, but fuck, we got a lot of problems, and the medical system is one of them. Like, how does that work? I can't... It's literally like, I've thought about it. I've looked into it. Even like the cheapest medical insurance would cost me anywhere between, like on a monthly basis, what, 150, 200 bucks maybe? That's probably like a low estimate. I can't afford that. I can barely afford, like I'm saying, I'm living in a shitty basement apartment. I shouldn't say shitty. I do appreciate what I have, but it's a studio basement apartment, tiny. It's $600 a month, which is great, and it even covers my utilities. I can still barely afford to like just keep gas in the car, keep the insurance paid, and keep food. And then if I try to actually step out of this into something a little bit nicer, I'm going to need more money. I can't afford health insurance as it is, but I make at the moment like $15 an hour working full time, so that's way too much for Medicaid. So what the fuck is your average American in my position who doesn't even have dependents or anything like that supposed to do when you can literally barely afford to live making more than most people do?
Yeah, yeah.
I don't make enough to survive, and I don't make enough for medical insurance, but I can still look around and say, like, I'm still doing a lot better than I was 10 years ago, way better than I was 10 years ago.
The thing is, you
compared to
can
a
kind
lot
of...
people, they make minimum, and they're lucky to make fucking $10 an hour.
The thing is that I think that what we refer to is that we've got in the country, what they're referring to now is minimum wage, which is, I don't know, roughly in the region of, I think, adult over 21. In the region, I think it's about £8 an hour, but they reckon the living wage is about £10 an hour. The problem is that for a lot of people, especially if you've got a family, you're trying to get by on like 1.5 £10 an hour is good on a full-time job is barely going to be existing.
Fuck that.
Barely. The living
Is that Red?
I need it.
Hi.
Hi, Red.
Hi, Red.
Sorry, Ward.
That's right.
Hi, Canuck.
There's this terrible situation that we keep finding ourselves in with medical care in this country specifically, that's really far. It's really hard to fucking deal with, and I think a lot of people don't even really understand it. Which is like that is a very specific policy position that nobody's paying attention to. Like nobody wants to fucking pay any attention to it, but it is a big fucking deal in this country. And instead of people, actually acknowledging the real effects of this and us not having a system in place, kind of like the what's it called, the NHS?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Us not having
us not having a situation like that is actually really disastrous for a country. But whenever you try and bring it up, people are like, "Oh well, those fucking crazy ass leftists who like want to fucking mandate social justice in the colleges. They want their free health care." And you're like, "Fuck you, dude! No, this is serious. This is an actual policy position."
Okay, well, I can do you one better. I was supposed to lose everything when I turned 21. My healthcare and my dental. Guess what? The shit they did not tell me I still had after I turned 18, mind you. I thought it left at 18. No, I found out years later I had it till I was 21, right before I fucking turned 21. After I turned 21, if I wasn't friends with the lady who works at my dentist, I wouldn't know that I still had dental. For some reason, I still have it. If I wasn't on good terms with my doctor and actually know her like outside of that, I wouldn't know that I still had medical insurance because they didn't tell me a fucking thing about it. Not the company, not the state, not the government. Nobody said anything to me about, hey, you still have this healthcare from when you were little. Just like a little FYI, like they should probably fucking send out to people. Nothing.
Yeah, that's so fucking ridiculous, and that's really, really fucking common too. It's really common. They kind of bank on people.
Someone
not
hanging
knowing.
out by the seaside?
It's Red.
Yeah, me.
It's Red.
Oh,
Yeah.
an asshole seagull that's fucking with her every time she screams.
Is it drunk though? Like, Ed,
Like,
are the
just-
seagulls
oh,
drunk?
guys, she's screaming.
No.
Get over it.
No, I don't think they are drunk. They're flying and they're not wobbling around, so no. Although I did show those videos to people at work, they thought they were fucking hilarious.
Good.
I think some people may try it at some point over the next couple of days because we're supposed to get really nice weather. So I think people may just like leave it out and watch and see what happens. I've told them to film it.
Yeah, the healthcare in this country is fucking bullshit.
It is.
I mean, I've been over it before, but like just the shit that like my parents would have had to do. Oh shit! I have a phone call. I will be back.
Rude.
I know, but I'm looking for a job.
I was going to add a little bit of nuance to what I was saying earlier so it didn't come across as just a rant. Because I am a proponent, and this has been a recent development in my life. I do believe unless you have like a serious debilitating illness, mental condition, shit like that, I do believe that most people have quite a lot more potential that we're not meeting. I know this sounds a little bit like Jordan Peterson, but I do. I believe that. And I look at myself and I know as fucked up as our health insurance system is, I do take a large chunk of the responsibility because I've had multiple opportunities, plenty of time in my 33 years of life to get my shit together, make more money, and get health insurance, and I just haven't done it. So as fucked up as our system is, I think that I do agree with the sentiment that there is a certain amount of personal accountability that individuals across the board should probably attempt to be a little bit more accountable and realize like, hey, yeah, no matter what system you're in, it's not going to be perfect. The world doesn't fucking owe you anything, that whole spiel, but it's in your power to some degree, within certain confines, to make things better for yourself. So yeah, our health system is fucked up, but in my position, because I didn't really want to leave it like that. Like I was just bitching about how shitty our health system is. I could have done a lot better for myself over the years. So if nothing else, kids, take that away with you. If you're a young person, don't put off your fucking health and your career until you're in goddamn 30s, because you're going to regret it.
Having said that, right, here's the thing that really pisses me off, and it's what a lot of people, particularly on the right in the US, do not understand. We in this country do not have entirely free healthcare.
Nope.
It's free at the point of use. We pay our taxes and we pay something called national insurance every month. That is basically state insurance.
that's. I mean, of course health. I'm not advocating for healthcare, like free, like universal healthcare that is no cost to the taxpayer. Of
Oh no,
course,
I know,
we
but a
need
lot
to
of
pay for
people
that.
twist what actually happens
It-
here.
People
But-
assume that because we don't say, pay for surgeries, pay for hospital stays and things like that, kind of as they're billed, like you guys are,
Right.
that we don't pay for
Right.
it. It's like,
Right.
I got paid on Friday. On there, I've got a nice little bit that takes a nice chunk out of it saying national insurance. That's what pays for, like, say, my medical care.
Yeah.
Right.
I would be fucking fine
So-
with that. And honestly, it does mostly work that way, at least on the level of like when you get health insurance, a lot of times you can have it taken out of your check. But if it was simply something that we taxed across the board and everybody was like, hey, we need to take care of everybody. Our population needs basic health care.
Yes.
It's not
Already
even. It's
we
not
already
even.
put taxes out. We might as well start putting some of this, and this goes into the whole conversation of there's better things we as Americans would like our money to be going towards a bloated fucking military budget.
It's more than just. It's more than just that we need a healthcare, like a better healthcare system. There's no excuse for us not to have one.
Exactly.
There's no excuse.
I don't have
It
a
wouldn't
problem
even-
with paying higher taxes in
I
order
don't
to
either.
get the
You don't
things
need
that
to.
we need.
You don't need to do that.
No, we could just reduce the defense budget by like 5%.
Jesus,
Yeah,
that
and
alone.
we'd be
My
we'd
God.
be fine.
Well, and it's one of the biggest problems with that too. Like our defense budget is insane. Our military spending is insane. The thing is, I don't advocate our walking back like our military power. The problem that I have is, especially being somebody who lived on a military base and whose whole family's always been military, the amount of waste. The amount of waste in military spending and defense spending is insane. There's nothing more wasteful. Hands down.
No, I know. That's what I'm saying. Like you can't. It's 40% of America's like yearly expenditure is defense.
Most of it's
Now-
embezzled. Let's be honest. Like that's where
Oh,
a lot
yeah.
of large
Sure,
fucking
embezzlement, waste, programs that are like nothing programs that don't do anything.
or the Air Force overpaying for fucking everything.
The Space
Yeah.
Force for Donald Trump.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fuck you! I want to be a door gunner with the Starship Troopers.
Right, here's the thing, right? Here's some figures that I've just pulled up. Without Googling anybody, so I've had to, can anybody guess roughly what the spend was in the 2015 fiscal year on military spending in the United States?
At least $5 trillion.
What was our total spend?
In the fiscal year 2015, military spending.
No, just you can. I don't need military spending. What was our entire expenditure,
Oh,
including the
I don't
military?
know where to look for that. But here's a shocking thing, right? It's 598.5 billion spent in 2015
Yeah.
on defense.
Wow.
Spending.
I don't.
Yes, the percentage though.
Wow.
What do you think the percentage is of all federal discretionary spending? How much of that
40.
percentage?
2%.
54%.
Yeah.
No, I didn't understand the question.
4% went
Yeah.
to that.
Yeah, no, that's not surprising at all.
That's
But you
more
know,
than the
we don't. But hey,
Sorry.
you know, the politicians say we don't have money. We don't have money for this, and we can't forgive people student loan debt because we don't have the money for it, and we can't give people, you know, this whole welfare thing. It's got to go because there's no money. There's no money. But we do need these F-18 Super Hornets. So, sorry that
We just
you're
need them
going.
real bad.
Sorry that you you don't have any food or a place to live, but we have this nice F-18 Super Hornet, which is going to protect your right to sleep in the street.
Mm-hmm.
And by the way, yes,
Actually,
thanks for
that
flying.
thing's already obsolete. A lot of military spending is actually in research.
The B-52 is obsolete, but it's still in service.
And by the way, guys, the guy that's living on the street now got these super units. Why are you living on the street? By the way, thanks for actually your service to the country. Then we just fuck you over now.
Yeah, while you're telling those
right.
homeless people that they can't have any food because we spent it on F-18, you can also thank them for their service while you're there, because they're often the same people.
That's always been my argument about taking care of everybody else before veterans. Like, they should come first in the discussion. I'm not going to debate that. Like,
I think we could just do everybody at the same time and call it a day.
Hot.
Um,
What are we talking about?
No disrespect.
I have been fortunate enough for most of my adult life to, and I say fortunate kind of in a glib way, and I don't mean to, but I have been battling mental illness for most of my life, which has greatly impacted my ability to hold a career or hold a job down for long periods of time. And because of that, and because I have, I'd say for the past 5 years, I have been basically a temp. I'm constantly, unemployed and employed back and forth constantly. And that has afforded me the ability to have a lot of assistance from the state, food stamps, Medicaid. And now that I have been declared SMI, which is a declaration by the state, sometimes it has something to do with the courts kind of can declare that for you, or you can, seek help from a medical facility and be declared SMI. And now not only do I have Medicare, Medicaid, food stamps, temp work occasionally, I have the SMI declaration, which gives me a case manager that can advocate for me and find all the needs that I could possibly need. Everything is met for me. And I take full advantage of the programs that I am afforded, basically because I realized a long time ago that there is a lot of assistance out there for somebody that has a mental health diagnosis at the very least.
Yeah.
There is help out there, and the only real issue that I have ever had was just knowing where to go to find the help. And the thing is, like, my state actually, I think we might have expanded Medicaid to a certain point. I can make up to $2,200 a month in income and still qualify for Medicaid.
Okay.
So the help is out there, and it's just a matter of putting yourself through.
Knowing where to look to find it.
Right.
Or just being fucking willing to actually put in the work to get it.
Sure. It's a grueling process, and it's kind of heartbreaking, because they ask you specific questions about how much money you have in your pocket, and obviously you don't really tell them.
They pry into like every aspect of your life. The thing I get, it's good that there's help out there, but there is also something to be said about like the weird kind of dehumanization feeling you get when you have to deal with it. Because like they will look into every aspect of your life. They will look at your past history, look at your fucking medical records, look at like your children, your family, fucking everything, and analyze your life, and then they plug it into a little fucking calculator, and then that dictates like what kind of help you can get. And it's kind of a gross system, but it is the way it is. But thankfully, at least there's that. If there was nothing, then it would be pretty shitty.
Yeah, it is dehumanizing. I've been on welfare on and off since I was 18 years old, since I've been living on my own. My family refuses to help me. I don't have much of a relationship with them. I pretty much am on my own with my husband, and he's my family, and we support each other through all these things that we have to do to to support ourselves and to support each other. And
Yeah.
that's all I really have going for me is a healthy, successful relationship. And
That's still a pretty
you're
damn
right.
good one, though.
Yeah.
Yep, that's a good thing to have going for you.
Yeah.
That's one thing with mental health that you've got something around you already. I mean, in relation to stuff like this thing as well, one of the key things that people say you need to help improve mental health is around yourself. People.
Yeah.
That's important.
Hey Ward, can I make a suggestion?
Yeah.
Move your microphone closer to your mouth.
Thank you for that.
I work retail, so I have a unique opinion on fucking welfare because the majority of people I see come in with that spend $200 of fucking food stamps multiple times a month are either people who A, gain the system by pumping out a bunch of fucking kids, or B, people who should never have it in the first place.
Oh, sure.
I
mean,
know
but
a
then-
family that comes into that just because they're immigrants, they can spend, I think it's $2,000 a month if I were to add it up total, that they spend on with food stamps, and every member of that family pulls up in a brand new fucking car.
Yeah,
I'll tell you, the food stamps is not enough. My husband and I have like dietary restrictions, and we have to buy certain things, and it's expensive. Food is expensive for us, and we're always struggling for food.
I've never liked that argument anyway, because there are way more people that actually need these services versus the people that abuse it.
It's
like way more.
The really sad part about it too is like, it's like, I know where you're coming from, Berserker, on it, and like I feel the same way too, because I've seen people fucking abusing the system for a long ass time, and it is infuriating, absolutely infuriating to fucking see that shit happen. But like, it also is kind of the thing of like, well, what alternative do we actually have with it? And I don't know. I don't know what the answer is for it, but
I know people who actually need that help and can't get it.
Sure. Me too.
And it pisses me off to see all these people fucking gaming the system, pumping out a bunch of fucking kids with whoever the fuck they feel like, just to get that.
And here's the thing: you're not wrong to feel that way, but that's not a good justification to just scrap the system.
I never said scrap it.
No, I know, but I'm just saying, like, I agree there are problems with the way they do welfare and with the way they do food stamps, and there's definitely reform that could make it better for everybody involved. But it is a service that I think is essential for people. And while it doesn't affect me currently, there's no. I mean, one day it might. But it's not about what's good or not for me. I'm thinking about other people, and what their needs might be in the future.
I feel like
So everybody
agree with some states require you have to have a minimum amount of income, which really for a lot of states isn't that much to even begin to qualify for it. I actually kind of agree with that, because that means somebody at least has to put an effort for it. You just can't sit at home and draw a check.
Right.
Yeah.
I mean, and I don't mean like people who can't get a job shouldn't get it. I mean, like, no, if you can prove that you're actually putting the effort to find a job, then you should be able to get it.
Absolutely. Ward, you should check your audio settings, dude. Like you either keep breaking up or you're not coming through at all.
Yeah, you're not coming through, man.
Yeah, Word's gone.
Word's dead, baby. Word's dead.
Bye, Ward.
Well, and that's why I keep accepting temp jobs, because my husband is pretty much unable to work at this point. He is dealing with his symptoms, and he's getting help for them, and his PTSD is pretty severe, and it's difficult for him to work. So, and that's why I keep accepting, temp jobs here and there, because my Social Security will pay for my basic living needs. Food stamps covers the food, and I've got health care. I've got everything I need. But if I actually want to enjoy my life and get out of the house and, experience life outside of my apartment, then, I work temp jobs so I can go out and have some fun once in a while. And it's, you know, not everybody has that work ethic, and sometimes it's generational things. Sometimes it's, you know, just making bad choices for yourself.
Yeah.
And I just feel like I want to try to earn it in some regard, you know, give back, because I've been taking from the system since I was 18 at least.
Right. I think that's pretty normal and completely healthy, you know, way to look at the thing for sure. You know, it's I don't know, there's such a stupid stigma attached to the whole fucking thing, and it really is unfortunate that it gets to that point. But you know, people are shitty.
Hey Jeff.
It is what it is. Yeah, what's up, man?
Oh Jesus!
Right,
Christ almighty.
testing.
Sorry.
Ah, there you are.
Ward. You're
Welcome
Yay.
back, Ward.
Hey, there we go.
Hey, what's up, Ward?
Right.
Well, I'm gonna take off here in just a second. Go ahead, Ward. Sorry.
I would say really cool for you. I've got a really good idea. Instead of actually worrying about the people that are, you know, perhaps overclaiming on the system, we have the same thing here in the UK to a degree. Let's close the tax loopholes for the super rich. And I don't mean people. I'm not about individuals here who've worked their way up to earning like $500,000 a year. I'm about businesses like Amazon, who, by the way, in the 2018 fiscal year paid $0 federal tax and actually got a $168 million tax rebate from the federal government.
Are you serious?
Yes,
Yeah.
I'm serious.
Wow.
Deadly.
Figures might be slightly skewed, but they paid zero tax and they got over $100 million rebate. Go Google that shit.
They pay their
paid
fucking
no tax in the
employees
UK
for
either.
shit. Like, they work you like a dog, and they pay their employees shit, and while they're collecting tax breaks and paying no taxes. Yep.
Remember, it's only bad to get a handout from the government if you're poor.
If you're poor.
If you're a person.
Right.
If you're a poor person.
Yeah.
Jeff Bezos is a person. He just still is a person.
By the way, I'd like to say I absolutely love how his ex-wife showed him up after their divorce. She actually said, "Right, fuck it, I'm joining some of the other super rich. I'm going to donate 50% of my money, everything I'm worth. 50% is going into charity next week. It's done. It's happening. It's done." She did it.
That's awesome.
Dude, she has a fuck ton of money, so even doing that, she's still gonna have like a fuck ton of money.
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah.
But that's why she did it. She did it to prove a point that she could do it without batting a fucking eyelid. Jeff Bezos is like, I'm not doing anything. I'm just claiming more money off the fucking government.
Well,
He's a total pimp, dude.
There's a
He's not even a pimp. Don't disrespect pimps like that.
There's a thing I really like that you probably enjoy, Ward, which is, if you won't give 10 cents out of $1, what makes you think you'll give 10,000 out of $1 million?
Right.
Yeah.
Oh. It used to be the way I was raised, but like if I had that much fucking money, I would have to help people. Like it wouldn't just be, oh, I'm gonna hoard all this for me. Like, no, I would have to help people.
Oh, yeah. Real quick, Jeff, Nick's not here to yell at me for this, but I just want to say, JonTron just dropped a new video.
Yeah.
Oh, JonTron did? That's cool. Fuck yeah, man.
Just now.
What's the title of it?
OJ Simpson minimum maintenance. JT Fitness. No. That's on the screen. That's on the thumbnail. On the notification, it says notification. What the fuck was that word? It says JT Fitness sweating, and I can't read the rest. But yeah, it looks like it should be a good one.
Sweating out with OJ.
What does he go by on YouTube? JonTron? What does he go by?
JonTron.
Yeah, it's JonTron.
JonTron?
Yeah.
Yep.
JonTron.
JonTron.
I speak fluent, JonTron.
The notorious white supremacist JonTron.
Yeah.
Oh, by the way,
werewolf sympathizing.
Don't forget the tiny Jew that counts.
Oh yeah.
I bet he was really excited about that whole Pro Jared thing.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
I mean, I'm sure he would never say out loud, but I could just imagine.
All right, guys, I'm headed off for the day. It's been a awesome conversation with everybody, and
likewise.
I appreciate.
Mickey.
Yeah.
I enjoy talking to me too.
I enjoy looking at your majestic beard, sir.
It's
It
not
is a
quite
wonderful beard.
a
It's
little
not
less-
as
it's a little less
majestic as it used to be.
It's not as majestic as
it's only-
Grandma.
Yeah.
It's
He
only
had a
half
little
as
trim.
majestic as it used to be.
Oh, I got
Yeah.
more than a little trim. It's like half the length is gone. Like
It's-
it used to
it's-
be down to
oh.
like here.
Yeah, but now you can see more of the Liverpool shirt, so it's all good.
Yeah, no, it's true. Works out.
Yeah,
I
See you
dropped
guys
my
later.
I dropped my
Later.
phone and
Have a good one.
Bye.
Bye.
I dropped my phone and my tit hung up the call.
Awesome.
Nice.
Cool story, bro.
That's impressive, dude.
I don't know. I was gonna make a joke there, but I don't know how.
Proud of you.
Great post. Thanks for sharing.
Oh, you want to be proud of me, Jeff.
10-10 would turn off with tit again.
You want guess who's coming over in about an hour?
Who?
Jess.
Who?
I haven't talked about it, but me and Jess have been seeing each other lately.
Which Jess?
The girl I was with for 10 years.
Oh, the ex?
Really?
Yeah.
Bro.
Is that a good thing or a bad thing?
Brother.
Well, okay. I understand why
Brother?
Jess is making that noise because, full disclosure, me and the ex have had quite the last year and a half. She was fooling around with me with some dude when she was quote unquote in a relationship with this dude, and she's got severe intimacy issues and shit. And I realized that it's not that
You should invite her over
it's not
to
it's not promising. Don't get me wrong.
Thank
but
you.
the one thing I didn't actually catch that. Say that again.
No, I'm not. You just go right ahead.
Go ahead,
You describe to me how you're hanging yourself. Go ahead.
Yeah.
So we've actually been really frank and discussed this, and we've said like, look, we both need to approach this in a very serious manner and really appraise this and think about it. And I've told her straight up, I was like, I don't know if you're the best. As much as I love you and want to be with you, after everything we've been through, I really don't know if you're the best choice for me. You know, and even if that makes me sound kind of like a piece of shit.
No, it doesn't.
Nope.
No, it does
good.
not.
No.
Don't
So
say that.
not that. I said, even if this makes me sound a little bit like an asshole, I said, in all honesty, especially now that I've lost weight and I'm getting in shape, I know I could do a lot better than you. As far as, like,
Okay, yeah, that
Good
does a
boy.
little bit.
No,
Good boy.
that's not
Listen here, bitch.
there's a
She's
These
reason
are
like
why,
things you're gonna be running around here now.
and the reason why was because, and I've said this before, despite all the issues on her part, I like how we've turned this into Love Line, by the way. Or I did, I should say. I one of the biggest. Okay, let me sum this up. She left me for some really shitty, selfish, and also some severe mental health, intimacy issues, depression issues, whatever, and past trauma. But after I examined it for months, I realized she actually had plenty of legitimate reasons to end the relationship, which were on me, which we didn't even discuss until after we'd been separated. And I realized, like, holy fuck, I was really not doing that well. I mean, I had improved a lot as a person. There was so much shit that I was like, dude, I was a passive aggressive, needy, clingy, fucking insecure little bitch, and no woman finds that attractive.
Some do.
Yeah, some do.
Not the women that you want to.
Most women don't find that attractive, and the kind of women I'm attracted to aren't
No.
attractive.
I got
But
to be
basically,
honest.
why I told her that was I was letting her know, like, look, I'm not as insecure as I used to be. I'm examining my life in a more like what's good for me as opposed to just like what feels good right now. And I've told her, I'm like, you know, you're gonna have to step your game up. You're gonna have to quit smoking and deal with your shit. Otherwise, this is going nowhere. And I get why Jeff wants to fucking reach through the phone and slap me right now, but
Mm-hmm.
Dude, can I just say now?
right
I
to.
have some strong opinions as well that I'd like to share with you.
go ahead.
Cool. Here's the thing. Having gone through a divorce and been wholly rejected by my significant other, I spent a lot of time being very hard on myself. And my therapist helped me realize that, yes, you have flaws, but that's not like, you don't have to sit here and kick yourself about your relationship.
Oh, of course not.
Just the thing you got to be able to do is learn how to be happy with you.
Yeah.
And I'm not there. I'm still not there. But I'm a hell of a lot better off than I was 2 years ago. And I'm just saying, don't be codependent. Don't let this girl. Do not let this girl sidetrack you from the good shit that you're doing for yourself.
Which is part of the only reason I'm continuing to actually even interact with her and engage with her. Basically, what happened was I blocked her number, blocked her on social media.
Mm-hmm.
She had a set of keys because she had spent the night once. I asked them to just put them in the mailbox. Weeks went by, she didn't. I was gonna just write them off, but then I messaged her.
Change your locks.
Damn straight.
Yeah.
No, that's not that kind of ex. Trust me.
They all can be, dude.
It's not an issue. But the issue is,
Bitches
I
be
basically
crazy.
decided to text her and see if I can get my keys back. She decided to call me middle of the night and was like, "Hey, I just wanted to tell you, I know I hurt you a lot," which I know sounds like a cliche. Yeah, plenty. It's easy to say. Here's the one of the small glimmers of hope why I'm still willing to continue to talk to her to see if she's actually serious about getting on track. Like, we discussed it, even though she's nervous about marriage. We had been together for 10 years, and I had told her, like, I want to get married. I want to be with you. I want to be there when the kids grow up and see, what kind of grandkids. I want to be in their life. Jade, who the oldest, who has cystic fibrosis, her son, like, he's in his 20s now. And Jeff, you probably know that. Yeah, Jeff.
I know what that means. Fuck's sake.
That means he's not. I mean, even though the research is getting better and better,
Right.
that kid doesn't have a good. He might not make it to his 30s. It would be a miracle if he made it to his 30s.
Can I just, on a side note, sidebar briefly on that important one? There is a good buddy of mine who cystic fibrosis. He was told, I mean, he's older than I am. I'm 38. Tomorrow, I'm hitting 38. Fuck, that's depressing.
Happy birthday!
Congratulations, man.
But no,
Hey, man.
he's 40.
Oh,
This year, he is celebrating his 44th birthday.
Fuck yeah!
And dude, you know what? He's run marathons. He's fucking gone through it all. Admittedly, yes, he has had a double lung transplant.
Oh, I was about to say, what are his lung function like?
Fantastic. He's had double lung transplant and a kidney one as well, I think.
Nice.
Yeah.
My best to your buddy, man. That sounds fucking in his 40s with cystic fibrosis. That's awesome. Anyway,
even in our 20s, we used to play basketball all the fucking time.
Oh, nice. Well, I just wanted to finish my thought so that we don't make this too focused on me. The only reason I'm continuing to talk to her and even consider the option of trying to make things work is she has said to me, she says, I'm really impressed with what you've been doing with yourself. She said herself, like, I don't want to sidetrack you. I don't want you to fall back on old patterns. And I said, that's good. Because if, like, we both know that if that's going to be an issue, if she's not going to grow, if she's going to still be stuck in her past traumas and her old cyclical mental health issues, we both know that I can't continue to see her and mess around with her because we both know that so I've had friends who've known me for a few years now, and they're not even my oldest friends, but they've known me for like 2-3 years, and they have told me the difference between me now and about a year or two ago is fucking night and day. And
oh yeah. I mean, like we only really know each other through the internet, but like I could tell you, hands down, you've improved in massive ways. The main this is the thing that this is all I'm really gonna say, because you know most of what I'm gonna say. I'm gonna tell you to be careful. I'm gonna tell you that I care about you. I'm gonna tell you that I want you to keep your cards close to your chest. I don't want anybody abusing you, etc., etc. But this this is the most important thing. Is I think you should be 100% proud of yourself. And I think that you should carry that pride in your head as high as you possibly fucking can. And if this is the path that you choose, the one thing that you absolutely cannot do is ever forget exactly how powerful and how amazing you are. And it's because you went through that struggle and you opened your eyes from all the shit that happened. Don't ever lose it. Don't ever lose what you gained from breaking up with that woman.
Hell no, man.
You know what's funny about that is when I showed her, quick little shout out to Anna Hata for clipping that part of the show out for me.
Mm-hmm.
But when you and Nick did the send off for my dad,
oh yeah,
and I sent it to her, apparently it made her cry really bad.
Good. I hope she cries for a lot, but never mind. I'm sorry. Go ahead. No, it's fine.
But it was the moment that you said something along the lines of like, Mouse actually had a really tough year, and and she's obviously was a big part of that.
Good. I hope she feels awful.
She does, and that's part of the
good.
I'm savage, Jeff.
Admitting that she's
awful about herself is a big part of her problem, though. So
good.
I know what you mean.
Wait, sorry.
She should have a healthy. We should have a healthy under again, a little bit of Jordan Peterson here, but you should have that negative emotional response when you know you're doing something fucked up and you know you're doing something wrong, or you know you've done something for the wrong reason.
You know the reason why I respond to this so viscerally, though, right?
Because you've listened to me bitch about it more than once.
No,
and you know that it's clearly caused. Because you've been about it. Go ahead.
Because my God, man, like I went through some fucking terrible ass relationships. I mean, psycho fucking bitches.
Me too, brother. Me too.
Hell yeah.
Yep.
Bitches that would throw me down on the floor and kick my fucking face and almost made me go blind in this fucking eye.
Yeah, I remember that.
And
I didn't have all that, but I shaved an asshole one time.
You what? Wait, hang on.
Wait, what?
Yeah.
What?
Oh yeah.
Was it yours?
It was not my
asshole. So
was it another dude or was it a chick?
It was a chick.
My asshole a couple of times, and I've never said I shaved an asshole today. I just said I shaved my asshole.
I've shaved a butthole. in the name of a relationship, I have shaved a butthole.
So you're good with blades,
fuck it. I
right?
thought I had relationships. You win, Nick. You win it all. Fuck it. You win.
No,
I can't compete with that.
Toss Mouth's way real quick.
I am happy to tell this story if you guys want to.
I can't say I don't want to hear it.
Let me finish the thought.
Okay.
Go ahead.
All right. So preface for saying this, I've never been a friend of Mouth's, so I'm not trying to do anything along that line. I just want to say I've had something similar with a horrible human being who come back saying, "Hey, I know I was horrible. I know I did horrible things to you," just to fucking turn around and do it again.
Oh, yeah.
So I know that's part of the reason Jeff is being so openly snarky for once. Just keep that in mind.
Once.
Just fucking just.
Okay, Berserker, I'll be clear. I told this to her face. There's a lot of trust to be rebuilt, and I don't I'm still kind of paranoid that you could be,
Never be afraid to drop this woman like a bad habit.
Oh,
yeah.
Period.
That's forefront in my mind, and that's the thing. She did not come to me and say I feel bad about this. I want to be with you. That's not what happened. She just called after I texted her and said, "Hey, I've been thinking about it a lot, and I hurt you a lot, and I wanted to acknowledge that and apologize." And I am the one that said, because we ended up on the phone for a half hour, and apparently she was having a hard time because her son had ran away for 3-4 days because he's got all kinds of problems. And she was just driving around because she didn't want to go home and she was depressed. And I was like, well, you've been on the phone with me for a half hour. Might as well just come over and talk to me because neither one of us are doing anything but talking. And she said, no, I don't know if it's, and she kept saying, I don't know if it's right. I don't know if it's a good idea. And the next day she was talking about maybe coming over after the ICP show. And I didn't even expect her. I woke up at 12 o'clock to her at my door and I was like, oh shit. And we just kind of talked, and she said more than once, she says, I'm, maybe you and I keep doing this because we have really good sexual chemistry. We really know how to fuck each other properly, and it's a comfort thing. And I told her, I'm like, yeah, it's a possibility, and we need to be really honest and really upfront about that shit because I don't want her to waste her time, especially with her issues. I don't want to waste my fucking time. I wasted my time for more than the 10 years I was with the girl. Fucking shitty garbage food eating, nihilistic, fucking fuck the world scrubby juggalo who didn't want to take responsibility for himself. And unfortunately, it took the girl I was with for 10 years leaving me, and then my dad dying for me to realize, like, yeah, probably not the best way to fucking live your life. So,
you know,
just a little bit.
The only reason I'm even talking to her and seeing her is because she's been honest, she's been upfront, as far as I know, and she doesn't get defensive when I mention this shit. I'm like, this is what really happened, and this is how it hurt, and this is the shady shit that you have done, that you've admitted to, and there's a good chance that this isn't gonna really go anywhere. But yet, she still wants to talk to me, she still wants to see me. And unfortunately, it's that whole, you with someone for 10 years, you have animals, you help raise their kids, like, that's still my family. Even if we don't end up together, that's my fucking family, and I love all of them dearly, and I care about all of them.
I hear you, man. I hear you.
I just want to, one last little tidbit there. Just remember, you do have friends like Jeff, who if Jeff thinks something's wrong, will slap the fucking shit out of you. Like, I wouldn't put it past Jeff to drive to you just to slap you and be like, hey.
I've done weirder.
No.
Yeah.
Jeff, have you gone to your P.O. box lately?
Have I checked the P.O. box? Not for a little bit.
Oh, I sent you a letter. That's all there is. The reason.
Oh, I think I did get that one. All the letters that I got are in my car right now. Yeah, I think so.
Okay, gang. I got a split, so it's been fun.
Man. Take it easy.
All right, buddy.
Take care, man. Take care.
Bye.
They said anything. Now I feel bad for being a loudmouth.
All good.
You should.
But I do want to hear about the ass shaving at some point.
Just very briefly, before you get the story, I want to just say, Jeff, I've just sent you a link. I want to now leave the UK.
Really? Okay.
Prince Charles has just been made a patron of, let me get the wording on this right. He even now made a patron of Britain's Faculty of Homeopathy.
Oh,
what
wonderful.
Fuck. Send me that link.
Yeah, absolutely.
Well, he's never going to be king, so he's got to do something.
We're very welcoming to migrants, man. Come by anytime you want.
Pretty funny because something that I actually noticed was that's a thing that is definitely a big thing in the UK lately, and I had no idea that it was actually that pervasive. But yeah,
Oh yeah.
Homeopathy is the magic water shit, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
You've got to be fucking subscribed to it.
Fuck. Sorry.
It's the Times.
Find another. Look, find the headline. You'll find other news items. I'm sure.
Hey, Jeff.
Yeah.
Before I spend a bunch of money on this, have you ever looked into the actual properties of CBD?
A little bit, yeah.
Is it even remotely as decent as people say it is?
Well, CBD is actually pretty great for dealing with certain symptoms, for sure. I mean, like those reports are relatively trustworthy. You know, some of the studies they've done on things like CBD and even just like straight up THC, marijuana, helping with things like seizures, specifically the condition of epilepsy. Glaucoma, like all sorts of different things like that. Yeah, no, it's real. It's very legit.
The reason I ask is because today, legitimately today, Ivan Moody, the singer of Five Finger Death Punch, launched Moody Medicinals, which is his CBD company. Basically, he sells different oils and actually CBD infused water, and it's cheap compared to the other people. So I was thinking about trying it.
Oh, okay. Well, good. I mean, good for him. I guess it's like anything else. People are going to try and sell it as something more than it is. But that isn't to say that it's useless. It's definitely not a useless thing. You know, there are legit, really good reasons for people to use CBD. What I will say, and this is probably the most important thing that I could add to this conversation. CBD, there is absolutely no no evidence CBD nor THC nor any component to the marijuana-ness cures anything. It doesn't cure a fucking thing. But I have to like explicitly state that because there are a lot of people who so desperately want this to be a miracle, and it's just not.
And the only people I've seen to like, oh, this is a miracle, it'll cure this, this, and this, are all people who aren't known in the actual like marijuana industry.
Yeah,
like
doctors.
Fucking even people like Cypress Hill who have their own strain, or Corrupt, the '90s rapper, are like, no, this will not cure anything. This could help you. This will not solve anything. It might not even help.
It might alleviate the symptoms. Now, I know someone who's got fibromyalgia, and she takes CBD oils now, and it has been the one thing she's tried in 3 years that has given her some form of respite.
It does really help for fibro. It's like, I mean, obviously, as I've said before, I've got lupus, I've got rheumatoid arthritis. I have it in a vape, and I find that it really helps, like for muscle relaxants.
I'll have to get my grandma some because she has that then.
That's good.
I actually am thinking about getting. I was thinking about CBD gummies, but I'm now thinking going for a vape based on conversation I had with you, Red, which is because at night there's often I will find that I get so worked up from a day's work, and then if I'm doing video or streaming or anything else, then I go, I can't sleep. And my anxiety goes into overdrive, thinking constantly, and I just need something to help calm down. Bring myself down to a level of normality.
I've got a friend who's got fibro, who again, she has it in a vape, and she finds it really works. It doesn't, it's like I said, it's not a cure. It helps.
It alleviates symptoms. It's like, I class it as the same thing as an antihistamine. Antihistamines don't cure hay fever. They alleviate your symptoms and allow you to function.
Right.
I am going to tag you something in Jeff's Discord board that could help you sleep.
Cool.
I'm going to move from buying. I don't buy weed that much anymore, mostly because it kills my motivation.
Me neither.
Too much. But I think I'm gonna move from like straight weed to just I'm gonna go get like a dab pen and start buying cartridges. It's so much fucking easier, especially because I can smoke it inside. No one can smell it. Like that is one thing I'm glad about living in this time is people are getting so creative with weed.
Oh God, yeah.
I just can't. I cannot wait until I get settled into a new job and I pass my drug test, because I am gonna roll the biggest fucking joint you have ever seen.
I'm like the only person who still does blunts, apparently.
Oh no, I do blunts too, but joints are just so convenient.
There's this a genius invention called an easy split. It's basically a keychain, little circle thing, and you slide a swisher or a backwoods through it, and it splits it perfectly down the middle every time.
Ooh.
I
have an X-Acto knife, so I can do that.
Like, I have really sharp pocket knives. That's what I've always done it with, but I'm like, okay, I'll admit, I forgot how to roll a blunt. It's been forever, so I was like trying to refresh my mind. And I was like making sure I wasn't gonna fuck it up. And this dude was like, and we have an easy split. If you've not had one of these, this is what it does. It's like this thing's magical. I'm like, that guy's a genius.
The letter opener for a blunt.
It's like potheads are geniuses.
Exactly, dude. It's not.
I'm just excited. I'm excited about smoking again.
I don't smoke weed.
The devil's lettuce.
I don't smoke weed.
Joy weed.
You don't smoke. Yeah, I mean, you do wear a stoner's uniform, but
I do. But I am not one of the weed people.
One of the weedsters.
So you don't inject the marijuana.
I do not slam bindles of marijuana into my veins.
Aren't you like you're allergic to the smoke, aren't you?
Yeah, I actually break out. I have a histamine reaction to marijuana, actually. Yeah.
Which makes sense. There's a lot of motherfucking pollen in that.
Yeah.
The funny thing is that when I was smoking it, my hay fever was actually a lot. The symptoms were far fewer. I didn't have anywhere near the reactions. Yeah, that's wonderful. Thank you.
The X is it's weird to call her my ex because I'm seeing her, but we're not like technically. Anyway, her oldest son.
Keep it that way.
He started. Honestly, I'd like to marry the girl and spend the rest of my life with her. So yeah, but her oldest started getting a little bit freaked out because he started getting into weed because cystic fibrosis, lung function, all of that, and didn't affect his lung function. And then obviously there's the bonus of now we have fucking vape and dab pens and shit that like severely reduce how much smoke you're actually inhaling. And it's perfect for him because it's also good for alleviating some of the symptoms for cystic fibrosis as well.
Yeah, I was going to ask about that actually because my other half actually put me onto it because Mum's got COPD. The other half actually was a study that people with COPD have found their symptoms were alleviated with CBD.
Yeah, apparently he's like way more into it than I am. Like apparently that's where Jess is getting her cartridges, and it's like she gets a deal for like she gets 4 for like $100, which is like $25 each, and individually they're like 40.
Wow.
Yeah,
So yeah, that kid's like super like pothead, like way into it now, and he's as gay as the day is long, and he's a catty bitch, and I love him. And he's not super lefty, and he actually really despises like gay and trans rights activist, social justice warrior lefty type, and makes fun of them all the time. But he's a catty, multi-haired, fucking gay as fuck catty bitch, and he's the shit, and he's funny as hell, and I love that kid.
That's cool.
I mean, it is kind of funny you bring that up because like my best friend is very much so very extremely fucking hippie. Like she has that entire aesthetic. Like she dresses like a fucking reject from the '80s, multicolored hair, but is the most diehard libertarian you will ever meet. Who just wants people to be happy and don't hurt each other.
And hates drugs.
She likes weed, but other than weed, she hates all drugs and alcohol. Like she despises alcohol.
Oh, I make sensual love to alcohol.
Yeah, that's what I told her. I'm like, I make sweet love with the booze.
People are drinking. They're like, let's go. Come on, let's start drinking. And Nick's like, no, wait. I need to christen this with my dick first.
Oh yeah.
Sexual love.
He like thankfully he like very very gently rubs his fingertips on like I'll be back for you later, sweetheart.
It's like don't worry, it'll be just a tip.
Just the tip.
I wonder if I weirded out a bunch of people with that mutate video. I'm really curious.
You want to give us a quick headliner of what it's about, by the way?
Oh, I recorded it like a month and a half ago when I was out camping, and it's me babbling about like, dude, everything around us is fucking mutating. It's fucking amazing. And then I make like this big point about how human beings need to mutate like mentally too.
Oh, there's a fucking video game about that.
I will say though, I think I've been able to disprove Darwin's theory of evolution.
How so?
That if we were actually evolving, and it looks like we were evolving quicker and quicker as time goes on to adapt to the different climates, etc. From about like 1940 through to 1990, we should have had much stronger opposable thumbs from clicking the remote all the fucking time.
That makes sense.
Wait. We'd have opposable thumbs from doing what?
No, our thumbs should be stronger from clicking the fucking remote or video game controllers all the time.
Evolution is way slower than that, though.
It's a joke.
Way slower. The thing.
Fucking joke, dude. I'm not being serious.
Hey, Jeff, I think that just went over your head.
I know, but I'm reading some of these comments from people, and I'm like, they're all really good comments, but some of them are like this one person said, vaccines take natural selection and turn the whole theory on its head. No, not at all. And the whole thing too is like natural selection and survival of the fittest is a very irrelevant way to even think about the concept anymore. It really.
Well, I mean, and it's discrediting human ingenuity at the same time. Like we own this planet because we can do things like inoculate ourselves against diseases that would kill lesser beings.
Right.
Well, there's that comment.
Got these big fucking brains in our heads.
Somebody pointed out, which is that considering how far our technology has advanced and the actual like what we're living in now in a global environment, with all the man-made shit and just the way everything's changed, is evolutionarily. And I mean, I don't know this is true, but this was a claim that we're like evolutionarily not actually like primed very well to exist in the world we live in today. Like we advanced, our brains got so big and we started doing so much crazy shit that our evolution can't actually keep up with the world we live in now.
We put all of our points in intelligence, and we didn't put anything in charisma.
Speak for yourself.
Tell
son.
that to Beardy.
Well, not really a question, but an interesting thing to bring up since we're on the topic of evolution. I heard this once, no idea if it's true, but someone mentioned once, some point in the last few months, that there's some evidence that we might slowly, obviously over thousands, if not millions of years, be losing our pinkies because they're not as useful anymore.
No, disagree entirely. Typing itself.
Yeah, I completely disagree.
I find mine incredibly useful.
If you lose your pinky,
what else
your grip strength.
It was an evolutionary psychology paper.
Everybody's fucking with their hands right now.
I'm just saying.
I know.
I'm listening.
May or may not be wiggling my pinkies, you know.
If
I mean, like,
pinkies up.
Pinkies
That-
up,
we can't do
bitches.
that comes from an evolutionary psych paper that this dude was talking about, and I think that he was talking that there was hints that our pinkies might become effectively vestigial, and then we might just lose them because they're kind of irrelevant. But also, you know, with how our behavior and our lives are adapting now, I'm sure we'll retain the pinky. Whether that was actually about to happen or not, I don't know. But
I mean, you lose a massive amount of your grip strength by losing your pinky. Like, you can't.
Oh yeah, that's a huge weak spot in your grip too.
Yeah,
but
like,
that's the thing is what our hands. Okay, let's say that happened. Let's say over thousands of years, our pinkies became vestigial or went away over millions of years.
Mm-hmm.
Would our hand have evolved and changed shape enough to where it would have compensated for that?
Ooh,
probably.
Because
like, would the ring finger become like more powerful or something, or would the hand become more slender? Because obviously, you take a human, you cut their pinky off, their hand is meant to grip. It's got all that extra bone on the side, even if it's not sticking out of the palm anymore.
For powerlifting purposes, you're taught to pull with your ring finger because your pinky finger will never give out. Essentially, you're taught to focus on your ring finger, especially with extremely heavy deadlifts, because that is the point that most people's grip will give out, will be at the ring finger and the middle finger. And then once those go, pretty much everything does until your pinky's stuck pretty much by itself. And that's not going to hold everything up. So in theory, maybe, because that'd be the weak point in your hand without the pinky, that would become stronger. Or your index and thumb may just become stronger, and that's would be the focal point of gripping everything.
weird thoughts. Intelligent conversation. I love it.
It's not as weird as me watching Joe Rogan's podcast and
What was?
I don't want to know. No. I don't think anybody wants to know what you were doing while you were watching Joe Rogan's podcast.
No, the conversation was talking about how it is believed that there were hundreds of millions of people in the Amazon jungle before the Europeans first come over. And then they left for a large period of time and also left with diseases. And then that's why all these great cities suddenly vanished.
I mean,
that would back up.
Yeah, probably.
Because they're starting to find massive cities and stuff.
You know what stopped all those Indians from dying of smallpox, right?
They don't use blankets?
The vaccine.
Ooh.
I mean, not to put too fine a point on it. I'm amazed, or to your point just a moment ago, I'm always amazed at how we can switch from the most juvenile thing you could possibly talk about, which was dragon dildos, and now we're talking about human evolution. So there you go.
And then I threw in a text note. Then we adapt.
Yeah,
we evolve.
This conversation evolved.
Exactly.
Hey,
unlike Tariq Nasheed's brain.
Ooh.
Jeff, did you ever watch that video I sent you?
Did I ever what?
It was Tariq Nasheed debating Andrew Schultz, who is a really funny comedian.
I don't know. Maybe.
He completely destroys Tariq's argument, like within the first 5 fucking minutes.
To be fair, that's not hard.
No, it's not.
It's,
You know
it's
what?
even funnier that a comedian does it because he starts taking the utter piss out of Tariq.
That's good.
Yeah, again, that's not hard.
He's also done it with Dr. Umar Johnson, but that wasn't that dude's face,
Oh,
unfortunately.
fucking
What
Umar Johnson is so goddamn annoying.
What Red
fucking
Royals was saying was that that's basically like beating a 5-year-old at fucking basketball.
I wouldn't disrespect 5-year-olds' basketball skills like that.
No,
Okay.
I really wouldn't.
Because I'm pretty sure my fucking LeBron James' 5-year-old could beat all of our asses.
So I don't recognize that name, Jeff. Why does that guy irritate the fuck out of you?
Umar Johnson?
Just Googled him, and I've just seen one snapshot of him, and I can see why he annoys you.
Umar
Who's?
Johnson is he's one of the guys that's been in like every single one of Tariq Nasheed's in Living Color.
Hidden Colors.
Oh, yeah, this
Yay.
guy.
Colors. Yeah.
He tries to say that the government is absolutely nothing for black people. Everything is white supremacy. That there's no such things as small business loans that are just literally fucking thrown at black people to start businesses and shit. Like he's like, oh no, those are not a thing at all. Never.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Of course not.
He's the guy who started the whole a homeless white man has more privilege and more power in this country than the richest black man. Narrative.
Fucking cunt.
Don't
that
because
fucking
see here's
Who
the
was that
thing.
flowered hair motherfucker that
Just-
used to say that same shit?
Because here's the thing that nobody ever wants to talk about because it's really uncomfortable. The only real privilege in this country is wealth.
Yeah.
Right.
You can get away with anything. O.J. Simpson got away with murder because that motherfucker had money.
Yep.
And yet you get who are now being referred to as the exonerated 5 from New York, who had nothing and were put in jail for how fucking long?
Yeah, like the Central Park 5 didn't fucking do it. Like they've released the videos proving like they were coerced and forced.
I know, and that's what I'm saying. That's why I'm calling the exonerated 5. And they had nothing. They came from families who had pretty much nothing.
I don't even know what story you guys are talking about because I'm always out of the loop.
I think it's the earlier mid '80s. A white woman was brutally beaten and raped in Central Park, and the cops depended on these 5 poor black kids.
Yep.
Wow.
They kept saying to each of them that the other one just saying you did it, and then said, "Oh no, he said you did it, and you said you did it," and basically coerced confession, saying if you confess, you can go home.
Yep.
Haha, just kidding. We're gonna put you in jail for the next 2
If you want to know, on Netflix, it's on there. There's a kind of a movie made about it called When They See Us.
Yeah,
That's
it's a fucked up. It's a
amazing.
fucked up situation.
That's interesting that you bring that up because that's pretty much the same tactics. So I've been listening to the Gulag Archipelago lately because I've been wanting to get more, just in general, be more well-read, and it's easier to listen to audiobooks and shit. But, like, that's pretty much what they did to a lot of fucking Soviets back then, was saying, like, look, just confess to this. It won't be so bad. Like, you know, oh, maybe you'll get a year. Or like, oh, just confess to this. We'll give you a slap on it. And then, of course, those people ended up rotting in fucking work camps and shit until they fucking died.
Yep.
And they did that. They did a lot of those same things. It's like, well, this person implicated you. Because the minute they got anybody in that interrogation, it wasn't enough to just get them to admit that they did something, you know, like anti-communist, anti-party. They wanted them to name as many fucking names as they could of anybody who had any whiff of anything that they could flip or construe as being, you know, anti-party, anti-worker, so that they could just drag more people in by the fucking dozens. And they use those same tactics. Well, this person said this, and they said that you did this. And yeah, it's fucking, like you said, it's a coerced confession.
Yeah, I did it. What? What you gonna do? Nothing, little bitch.
Yeah, I said it.
I don't know. Like that
say it
reminds
again.
me of fucking.
Oh
back
my god! Okay, I'm gonna cut you off real quick, Berserker, and then you go ahead. I just had a brilliant idea for a sketch that some YouTuber needs to do, or anybody should do. 90s gangster rappers in an interrogation with a bunch of Soviets.
Funny you brought that up because I was about to go to a rap comparison with that.
Damn.
So everybody has heard of the stupid rainbow-haired rapper Tekashi 6ix9ine, right?
Yeah.
No.
Sure, yeah.
Yeah.
Basically, some fucking dumbass kid hooked up with some wannabe gangsters so that he could get popular. Pretty much told everybody to suck his dick. The moment they got arrested, this motherfucker turns snitch.
No.
Yes, my comparison to that is there's a rapper from Baton Rouge, Louisiana, by the name of Lil Boosie. He changed his name to Boosie Badass because he's not little anymore.
Right.
He was busted for 8 or 9 counts of murder, 5 kidnapping, charges extortion, drug-related and weapons charges, and was facing lethal injection. He didn't snitch on nobody. He actually in court at one point told the judge, "Fuck you, I ain't got shit to say," and was willing to face the death penalty and never snitched.
I'm all for justice and everything, but I gotta say, I can't help but respect criminals who are like that, where they'd be like, "Fuck you, yeah, I did it. I ain't saying shit other than that. Go fuck yourself."
Yeah,
I mean,
I've got to say, I admire that. Fucking.
My
That's
friend Zeus was a captain in the Gambino crime family. Went to prison, did his time, snitched on no one, and has gotten out of prison and is living a life on the straight and narrow and has gotten out of the mafia life without ratting on anybody.
Because when he came out of jail, he said, "Look, I want out of this." And they went, "Well, what are we going to do? You ain't going to do nothing because, you want out. You've not said nothing to nobody. Fuck it. You want out, go with God."
Yeah, he kept his oath and still keeps his oath. He never ratted on anyone, even when people were ratting on him and his father. His own druggy brother snitched on their father when he was in his 80s and got him sentenced to life.
So, not to change the subject, but Jeff, you remember that you were talking about that YouTuber that was missing?
Erika, yeah, he's dead.
Yeah.
They found his body.
Fuck, really?
Yeah. I just saw that.
Sad.
Just saw that come across on
I
Twitter.
saw that he was missing.
Yeah. They finally found his. They confirmed that the body they found in the river was his. He has passed away. It's very sad.
Yeah.
I mean, apparently the other day, the UK people remember this. There's a bridge, Tyrone, or bridge, something like that some dude jumped off of. And he made it for a few hours, then passed away.
Yeah. I mean, that's what happens when you jump off a bridge. You die.
On the similar topic of death, a local constable of mine.
Such a joyous subject.
Oh no, this didn't make the news, so that's why I bring it up. Pulled over a black male, was trying to search him outside the vehicle. Dude got in a fight. This guy's a constable for a reason. He's almost in his 60s. One of the sweetest guys in the world. He picks up the constable, body slammed him, and so I'll say his first name. Jay actually ended up shooting the guy and killing him, but it never made the news. Nobody was protesting or anything. So I think that shit's probably over.
Oh yeah.
Which sucks because it sucks somebody had to die and Jay had to pop somebody, but the dude.
Yeah, that's too bad. That's always that's a fucked up situation, It's part of the job though.
Yeah, I always feel bad for those guys.
Me too, man. Okay, so I gotta figure out what. Okay, it's Tuesday, right?
Yeah,
all day, baby.
Tuesday, all day.
Last time I checked, it was Tuesday. Oh,
It is Tuesday.
I am thinking that I might do the Uncle Ted's road trip tonight. Have I mentioned this to everybody yet? Or
no, I have no idea.
I said Uncle Ted, and I got my ears picked up.
Yep.
Right, so
Yep.
I got this a long time ago, right?
Nice.
And I went through it and put in the effort to get American Truck Stimulator working.
Stimulator. Nice.
And so what I think I'm going to do is maybe once a week, if I can manage to pull it off. I want to do Uncle Ted's road trip, and it's just streaming on Twitch, playing American Truck Stimulator, but in full costume and giving life advice as Uncle Ted.
That sounds incredible, dude.
I like it.
I think occasionally you should like pick up a hitchhiker.
Yeah, well, that's or talk to people through the CB. You know?
Yeah, man. Oh my god, that brings back me
That's
into
a
my childhood.
wonderful idea.
The CB show. Oh my god.
You have to come
Breaker
up with a
19,
really
Breaker
good.
19.
You got to come up with like a really good call sign, though.
Yeah, something.
Great White Buffalo, since it's Uncle Ted's.
Yeah.
Boogaloo.
Or the
Oh,
Motor
please.
City Madman.
Please, if you're gonna do it though, I think you need to at some point just
Rubber
get
duck.
a soundboard. Get a soundboard set up. So fuck's sake, you
Of
got
just clips.
Hemlock soundboard. So you
Ah.
can have him talking to Hemlock on the CB, like, "This is Earth, Mother."
I was thinking more Smokey and the Bandit clips, but you know.
Damn.
I was thinking the song.
I need a Diablo
Convoy.
sandwich and a Dr. Pepper. I'm in a goddamn hurry.
Goddamn hurry. Yeah, no, that sounds fun. Actually, I like this idea a lot. So that's the basic idea of what I want to do. I think that'd be a lot of fun. A lot of fun.
Are you gonna do this at any point where it's gonna be time friendly for your European followers?
I'd like to, but you know how I am. I'm fucking.
Hell no. Is the answer.
I'm surprised this fucking thing was on time. No, Jeff.
Ooh,
That's true. You can't argue.
Oh, come on. Look, no YouTuber's on time for anything ever.
Bullshit.
That's true.
That is incorrect. A YouTuber arrives on time precisely when he intended to. Thank you very much.
If that was true, then the fucking YouTuber meetups at fucking the NAMM show for all you guitar people out there would never fucking happen, but everybody's always on time.
Jeff, I didn't see what you showed the camera.
Oh, I have a driving wheel. Like a driving wheel. Yeah.
So you want to play a simulator and then have like shots of Uncle Ted like actually steering the wheel and shit?
Well, like no, I'll be streaming playing the game in the costume.
Okay.
Yeah, it'll be fun.
You gotta put some Skinner on the tracks.
That's right.
Will the Uncle Ted
days
beard
gone
be
with the
making a
wind.
reappearance?
What's that?
Will the Uncle Ted beard be making a reappearance though?
No, not for a while.
Oh.
Not to say that that's never coming back.
But that's what makes Uncle Ted Uncle Ted.
I know. Let's just say I'm not going to VidCon with the Uncle Ted beard. All right?
That would be fantastic.
It would
Yeah,
be a
Just
thing.
go to VidCon as Uncle Ted.
Jeff, I feel like that's a
whole-
mistake, not going with the Uncle Ted beard.
Wait, I have a suggestion,
Mhm.
Jeff.
Oh, by all means, everybody tell me your suggestions.
You should make a donation goal for Saints or whatever. Do a charity stream for Alzheimer's or something. And if you meet your goal, you have to go to VidCon with the Uncle Ted beard, but you should rope Nick into it, so Nick has to do something embarrassing with his hair.
Oh, that'd be pretty. Well, Nick's not going to VidCon though.
Oh, damn. It's like if he
By
was
the
like,
way-
we should be like something like Nick has to shave his head into Byhawks.
That could be good. Yeah.
By the way, Jeff, I need to be heads up. Speaking about, streaming for goals for you to do certain shit, Anime Moon on Nick's stream last night decided to come up with an idea of if we raise X amount of money, you have to play Doki Doki Literature Club on stream until the game ends.
Yes, that is a great idea.
I've been thinking about playing that game actually for a really long time too.
Don't.
It's
Don't.
fucked up. I love it.
Don't play it.
Do it.
Don't.
I mean, I know what it is. Like, I'm not.
Fucking. No, I mean, I went in there knowing what it was. But it was
I don't
trash. It
know
was even
what
more
it
trash than I
is.
thought it would be.
I don't know what it is either.
Does someone
It's pretty
care to-
fucked up. It's great. It's free, so you should download it and play it on Steam.
And tell me what it is.
I think I'll watch
no,
someone else stream it before I decide to kind of
Okay, I
make
tell you
any
what.
decisions.
I tell you what. I will play that game on stream on Thursday. I cannot do it tomorrow. It's my birthday. I'm taking my kid to judo. On Thursday, after after I come home from work and get him off to bed, I will play that on stream on Thursday. Fuck it. I'll do it.
Markiplier has a series of. He has it on a playlist on his channel of him playing it.
Oof.
There we go.
But it's fucking terrible. It's an awful, awful game.
I loved it. It's so fucking dumb. I like it.
I don't think it's fine. It's fine. It's not that big of a deal.
Are you saying it's fine or it's fun?
It's fun. I mean, it's
Yeah, exactly. Point made.
You know what's fine? Yeah.
What?
You. I'm being a little gay here. I'm actually looking at you.
Saying you're so
since you've been working out, you're looking pretty good, brother.
I have been working out like a motherfucker lately.
Girl, you're so symmetrical right now.
You're almost as sexy as me at this point.
I'm getting there, man. I'm working on it.
Is that a compliment or an insult?
What, being symmetrical?
No, what Mouth said.
Oh.
I said he's almost as sexy as me. I take it as a compliment. Or an insult, or both. I don't care.
I mean, I'd take you.
I mean,
let's be honest. Who doesn't want some of this?
Mm-hmm. Damn, girl.
Every time I'm around my family, they're like, "Oh, your beard is so awful." Blah blah. Like my brothers love to give me shit about it, and I'm like, neither of you can grow a beard like this. First of all, second of all,
I'm triggered by that. I'm personally.
I'm not talking about you. I'm talking about my legitimate, actual, real life brothers who are both older than me. Love to give me shit about my huge burly beard when I had it.
They're just jealous.
And I'd be like, "Yo, I know you guys are like been out the game for a while because you've been married for so long, but fucking chicks love that shit.
They really do.
They really do."
My uncle loves to give me shit about my long hair. And every time he does, I immediately just go, "You're just mad because A, you could never grow out long hair and it look good, and B, you're mad because you're balding with that big ass spot in the back of your fucking head, and the fact that your hairline has decided to run away from your ugly ass face."
Oh,
I gotta say, I'm not gonna do it because the opportunity has passed to make it really clever. But you said your uncle complained about your long hair. I was totally gonna make a butt sex molestation joke there, but no.
I mean, it was.
I mean, I think
it's the narrative.
Formulate like the perfect, like quick little 2-second clip before you finish. And I'm like, long hair, uncle, butt sex. I didn't have it. I wanted. I tried.
So,
I failed you.
You tried to get in there, but you missed it.
It's okay. It's okay.
If I had a nickel for every time that happened to me. Sorry, honey. I didn't realize that was the wrong hole.
Hey, Jeff.
Hey.
For that next movie night, we should totally just watch the E-Fucked videos.
Yeah. No.
That.
Another beef session.
No.
Hey man. Troll 2 was majestic. Okay.
Yes. Okay.
Oh fuck! Wait! Did I hear Troll 2?
Yeah, we watched Troll 2.
Okay.
I never watched Troll 2 without me.
All right. Dominic Craig actually hit me up with a super chat. Says cough cough Thomas Jefferson. Thank you very much. I wish I caught that when it was in context. I'm sorry. So something though that I want to make mention real quick is I might be doing Uncle Ted's road trip tonight. Depending on if I can pull it off, but I'm gonna have to go do a lot of stuff around the house and hang out with the family before I do that. So that's what I'm gonna do here in just a minute. Thursday, I would like to, around like when this started, like 2 hours ago, maybe do a movie night for the UK crowd, and I would like to again do the new Neil Breen movie because we watched that and then we watched Troll 2 last night. And I will watch it again. I'll watch it with you guys because it's fucking amazing.
I'd be down to watch that shit again.
Yeah.
Troll 2, really?
No.
This acting is horrible. I'm out.
Twisted Pair, the Neil Breen movie.
Okay, no. I heard Troll 2. I can't get over that. I liked Troll. Troll was a good movie.
Sure.
I enjoyed that, but Troll 2 was just fuck.
That's why it's
that was the point. It's the Sistine Chapel of bad movies.
Mm-hmm.
No, that's the room. That's the room.
You know what a great movie we should watch sometime is? Ernest Scared Stupid.
Yeah.
No.
I love that movie.
I have the perfect stupid movie to watch, but you have to watch the first one before it to get context. It's Dead Snow.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
That sounds good.
The second one is fucking the dumbest goddamn thing I have ever seen.
We could watch Thanksgiving.
Thanksgiving would be great. Okay, so but the basic idea is that
Tremors, man. All about the Tremors.
oh, Tremors is so
Brain
good.
dead.
It's better
Tucker
than
and Dale versus Evil.
But anyway. So Uncle Ted's thing tonight, Thursday, trying to do something with the UK crowd for movie night. Gonna try and just hang out with you guys a lot more this week because I'm not doing any more videos until the roundup on Saturday, and then it's a whole new month and all that kind of shit. So if I'm streaming on Twitch, I'm gonna be looking at Wingnuts or just gaming and that sort of thing. So
we're here for you, Jeff.
So I'm gonna actually see who is on Twitch right now. That maybe I can toss the Twitch raiders.
Yummy's live.
Yes, Yummy.
Yummy.
Speaking of terrible movies, here's a real test for you old school motherfuckers. Jeff might know this one. The Sword and the Sorcerer.
Yes.
No.
Yeah.
No.
Yes.
No.
Yep.
No.
No.
That's a funny
absolutely
one.
Yes, but also absolutely not.
So real quick, I'm going to say bye-bye to everybody on Twitch. Thank you so much for hanging out with me. I'm going to send you over to go hang out with Yami while she's playing some Fallout 4, and I will see you guys tomorrow or maybe possibly tonight. Not me, but Uncle Ted. So see you guys later.
The Jews did 9/11.
Whoa. Disavow.
What? Alec hasn't been here. I gotta toss it out.
All right, and then we are on the YouTube one. We're gonna go offline and we're gonna hang out a little bit, but you guys aren't invited. So see you guys later. Have a good one. Say bye, everybody.
Bye, guys.
Bye.
Later.
Bye.